Hey y'all, wanted to welcome you to a special Memorial Day version of Cards of the Day. It's a little different because these are all cards that have pieces that relate to World War II or not just American but British pieces of memorabilia from that time. Everything from patches that soldiers wore to, I always love this one, part of the women's British, the Royal Air Force, and this piece from inside a wool coat to pieces of the plane, the planes that flew over, and then this whole display is actually something that this is in my office, and this has been part of some of the travels around wherever Kathy and I have moved, or whether even before Kathy, wherever I moved, because I was a history major in college. I did American and European. I've actually been to the D-Day beaches several times, and including one with Kathy where we went around with a former British general and took a tour and learned a lot about this. And having these cards that serve as a reminder of the triumphs, and that to me is very different than a conquest. This isn't talking about conquest, it's talking about triumphs. um, I think that that's a special thing to have. I always say that cards are the perfect intersection of sports and history. I think this is a cool intersection of just history and triumph. You can triumph over liberty, over evil. You can triumph for liberty. It's not about conquest. And I like to have, just like with sports, as that snapshot in time, that intersection of sports and history, these pieces of what might be one of the greatest moments of history. Because no war, even World War II, no war is black and white, but that's probably as close as you're gonna get to it, where you have one entity, one power, team of powers with the Axis powers trying to take over the entire world and squash liberties and freedoms and erase a race. Um, this is a triumph without question. So to me, this is a thing to say thanks for, just because I've been diabetic since I was 5. I could never serve. I was always ineligible. I had family members that served. I taught kids um, of of great military families in near Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and I'm just thankful. I've been able to travel a lot of the world, and I love so many places, from Bogota to England to France to walking these beaches in Normandy and Omaha. Um, but I know what I believe, that this is the greatest country in the world, and I do believe that. And I'm thankful for the people that fought to allow an old diabetic like me to be able to sit around and collect cards and talk about it as he wishes on the YouTube channel. So a respectful cards of the day and a thankful cards of the day for those that lay down their lives for us. So thought you all would dig this and see this part that's important to me in my life. And we'll be back to basketball this week. Thank you. I also want to say a special thank you to the Ludovic family and the kindness they showed me. They are collectors and huge NBA fans from Normandy, and they had me to their house for lunch, and I took them a bunch of cards, and Toman and his sons and his wife and everyone there. They were all fantastic. I think there was even a little one when I was there. But I just want to say Vive la France to the Ludovic family and my friends in Normandy. Y'all mean a ton to me. Thank you very much.